Heather, you're conveniently sitting next to me. Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
Who are you? Tell everybody.
My name is Heather Dominick, and I am the owner and creator of EnergyRichCoach.com, and we are a spiritual business coaching company that serves healers and coaches and heart-centered entrepreneurs how to market with an energetic approach that I've created and developed and has served many.
Yeah, you've done a good job. When you first came to me a long time ago, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, back in a different life of Fabienne, back in a different life of Heather.
Yeah. And so we started a business with you. Meaning I coached you to start a business.
Yep.
And you became very successful.
Yeah, my first business was as a nutrition and wellness coach, and that went really well.
Yeah, and then you transitioned.
And then I transitioned because people were asking me about my specific approach to combining what I call the energetical with the practical when it came to marketing and business building. So I started to share that.
And then you and I saw each other at a seminar, and let's just say, because you've been up here before sharing the story, let's just say you were called.
Should I tell the story?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the real brief of it is for a while, and I guess that was a couple years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
And I would log into my online business credit card account to pay my credit card, and I would go to enter in my own unique username that no one else in the world should know, and what would come up automatically was F. Fredrickson. Right?
So
just
imagine you're logging on to you go to your online bank, and in the field where you put in your username and password, automatically it would self-populate with F. Fredrickson.
Right. Yeah.
So Heather's a spiritual person.
Right. So
God is talking to Heather
through my online business credit card account. I always say you never know where the universe is going to come to you from. So then I saw you at an event.
We'd worked successfully before, and we always remained in touch. And
but what's so funny, because I am extremely spiritual, and it is the real basis for the work that I do, but this would happen a few times when I would go to log in. I'd be like, wow, that's so weird. Anyway. And so then I saw you at an event, and I told you that, and you said, I wonder what that means. And I'm like, I don't know, but I'll call you for lunch. See ya.
We're both like, duh. Right, because do you remember what I said yesterday? When you see a sign show up 3 times, right? Like the pizza delivery, I'll explain the pizza delivery later, guys. But the opportunity will keep showing up in different ways until you say yes. So we see each other at a seminar. Your bank keeps telling you that you need to work with me. And I was like, really? That's really weird. But okay, let's follow the signs. So you came and you were ready for your next level. You were already doing well in your business. And you said what to me? It's time, right?
Yeah, I said it's time. I was already generating $500,000 in my business, and thank you. And I knew that, because of the signs that I had received from the universe, that I was meant to reconnect with you and to guide me. And I didn't even know what you were doing. I didn't know what was available, but I just, contacted your team, and they set up a call. And I just knew, even before I got on that call, I knew what I was going to invest. I had no idea what you offered, but whatever was that offer.
At that price point?
Yeah, I just knew that was it. So I started in the Sapphire program. And
how was that?
It was fabulous and fantastic, and really created the opportunity for me to begin to see things differently. Because though I was creating very well in my business, it was time to do things differently. And that was really the big point. So over the last year and a half of being in Sapphire, and
because you signed it, you liked it very much, and then you signed up again.
Yep. So Sapphire first time, and before I even finished, I was like, I just emailed your team, like, let's take care of this. Let's just do this again. And then I have recently stepped into the Diamond program. And so a big part of that has been completely restructuring my business model.
Yeah. So where were you? I forget to keep asking. Where were you before? This is for them to get inspired. Okay, so where were you before? Yes, you were making good money in your business, but was everything perfect?
No, far from it. Far from it. I remember I was on the, I was at MMBW, and
my other program
right,
that no longer exists.
Right, another Fabienne event, I should say, and I had to keep stepping out of the room. And so it was very similar to how others have talked about. And I don't have children, but I had my business. So I was ignoring my growth to take care of the business. And it was just really taking a lot of my time. My team was extremely shaky. And I was just really, really felt like I was up against the wall. And it was so difficult, not just because I was tired or exhausted, but more so it just really, it hurt my heart because I believe so much in what I have to share with other people. And I knew that I was creating such a difference in the lives of so many, and I couldn't quite see how can I continue to do this. And I knew that there had to be a way, but I couldn't see it. It was a tree in the forest moment, or whatever that saying is.
I mean, there was no breathing room for you, no vacation time. Stephen didn't see you sometimes, right? Your husband?
Yeah, my husband.
Who's here, by the way.
Who's here.
Hi, Stephen.
Yeah.
And it was you were at a point where straw would break the camel's back.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely.
And so what happened?
Yeah. So we really just went into a full restructuring, and part of that was really about me stepping into the next level. And another pizza moment that I continued to receive is people were always asking me, when are you going to have an energy-rich event, Heather? When are you going to have an energy-rich event, Heather? Oh, is there an energy-rich event coming up? I'm like, I am not talking about an event. Stop asking me this every here, there, and everywhere. And I was really scared.
Would you have done it?
No, I would not have done it. No.
Were you scared beepless?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was so, I just knew, I think I knew just because of how I work and I operate. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just scared to do that. I'm very comfortable teaching and sharing, and that wasn't a problem. It was, I could feel energetically that it was really about growth. It was about massive personal growth, and that's what was very scary to me. So the first energy-rich event actually took about a year to plan, starting first with the mindset of just sitting in.
We just really worked on your mindset mostly. Yeah. Like your half-day visit, the first one, was mostly around the event and just getting over. Because see, here's the thing. Remember we talked about today, your spirit calls you forward and is trying to pull you into your future, and ego and fear is trying to keep you small. And we waged war on the ego. Yeah,
we really did.
And we won, baby.
And we won. We won. Yeah, in a big way.
Yeah. And you increased your income.
It increased my income, but I think what's important about that is that holding the first energy-rich event, it took a long time to plan, but as a first event, we attracted 100 people to register.
First event. So most people attract 15 to 30 clients in their first event, right? And you had Derek. You worked.
Yeah, we really worked, and but in a good way, in a stepping up kind of way, and then
imagine my surprise when I said, "Okay, it's time for another event."
Yeah. So after that first event, it was like 2 weeks later, and again, I just received guidance that I was supposed to offer a second event, and I was like, oh no. And I tried to ignore it, and I've learned to listen, and so we then have now filled this next Energy Rich event in just 2.5 months, also with 100 people. So it's great.
So you have me for marketing. You have me for getting out of the gunk mindset. Our retreats, our half-day retreats in Sapphire have been really phenomenal. They're like a mixture of marketing and spirituality and mindset. And then you get Derek. Yeah.
Yay. I love my calls with Derek. So I'm very much a systems person also. I really enjoy that. I like thinking that way. It's a lot of what I help my clients with to be able to bridge from that energy and healing and into creating systems. So I have that within me, but I didn't have and don't have the level at which Derek operates. So it's very fun to get on the phone and we're like, great, we're going to map out this sequence. And I'm like, excellent, awesome. And I feel like I'm going into outer space almost. It's like really, it's like we're going where no one has ever gone before. And it's like the energy rich rocket is taking off, and it's fantastic, and I enjoy it, but more importantly, it has really made such an absolute difference in my business because there is so much that we have automated. And that has helped that part of my heart that hurt, because that has played a big part in knowing that what I have to offer and the material and the information that I have to share is still in a place where it can be reached by many in a way that's of integrity, but doesn't require all of my time and my effort and my energy. And it seriously blows me away that some of the automated programs that we've set up, and to receive feedback from people who are in those programs and are having fantastic, amazing life, business altering experiences, and I'm energetically there, but I'm not physically there. And that is just continuously really just moves me and brings me to tears. And I would never, ever have been able to do it without the help of Derek. And as I mentioned yesterday, but for those who are just joining us now, Derek has this amazing ability to take very complicated information and distill it down so it's easy to understand, and most importantly, easy to implement. But what's really awesome as a woman entrepreneur and a woman entrepreneur who has a business that has an internet marketing foundation, to find a man in the world of internet marketing who not only is willing to share the information with you, but to share the information with me in a way that's understandable, but is also absolutely just full of respect and full of absolute belief. There's not even a question. There's not even an ounce of being condescending or patronizing or, come on, hurry up. And believe me, I've been to a lot of internet marketing seminars, and I would sit there and I would like run everything through what I like to call the energy rich filter, and so that would take a lot of time. But now, like, Derek just is the energy rich filter. So it's above and beyond amazing, and it's contributed to the growth of my company significantly, and I know we've only just begun. So, yeah.
And so you did 2 rounds of Sapphire, and you grew so much. I mean, the team, step up or step out, getting just, oh my gosh. I mean, where do we even start? Why did you? What do you like about having moved up to Diamond?
Well, I'm really a person, since the first day that I started in business for myself, I I knew that I couldn't do this alone. You know, my old life, my past career was as a high school drama teacher. You can't really get any further from internet marketing and coaching, you know, or at least the internet marketing part. I mean, we didn't even have computers in the classroom. I didn't use a computer. I was like, HTML? Is that like a new store? So, you know, I knew that I needed help, and I've always been that person. And I really believe in what Christine shared as well, is that, you know, if you're a coach, you're coached. And I would never, ever be without a mentor.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.